Who's really gonna take the bait from DJ Akademiks and go at Jay-Z? Is anybody actually bold enough to do it? So last week, y'all all saw that FBI intake form with Jay-Z's name listed alongside Harvey Weinstein and Epstein. And once people spotted Jay-Z on that document, things went left fast. Folks were like, wait, Jay-Z? That's strange. Why is your name anywhere near Weinstein and Epstein? From there, the Jay-Z and Rock Nation conspiracy crowd threw a whole celebration. They were acting like their team just won the Super Bowl. Some people were yelling, "Gotcha, Jay-Z! We knew something was off about you." And that's when old photos of Jay-Z and Beyonce, Jay-Z and Aaliyah started circulating all over again. Misinformation was flying everywhere. But let's be real, if you're already anti-Jay-Z, you're gonna latch on to whatever fits your narrative. Now, DJ Akademiks took it a step further and started calling out media figures like Charlemagne, Wayno, Ebro, and Joe Budden to address Jay-Z's name being tied to Epstein. If you missed that clip, make sure you check it out right here. Now, so far, Wayno has responded to Akademiks, and Charlemagne has also responded to DJ Akademiks.
Everybody do think pieces on supposedly a non-existent event that didn't happen. But I seen everybody role playing on podcasts what is happening if I got slapped or not, which it didn't happen, but whatever, cool. Joe Budden, I can't wait to watch your next podcast. I need to, Wednesday can't come quick enough. This picture look crazy. If I watch the next Joe Budden podcast and y'all don't put this picture up and be like, yo, this look like a preteen boy with a grown ass man and this shit was wrong, I know y'all biased. Wayno, I need you to talk about this one.
And even that still wasn't enough for Akademiks. He doubled down and went straight at Charlemagne, accusing him of being tied to Jay-Z's camp and saying his takes were clearly biased in Jay-Z's favor.
I don't understand why y'all are so quick to want to tear our own down without doing just a little bit of research. Okay, by the way, I saw way more headlines about Pusha T and Jay-Z than I did Eminem, but that's not surprising because we love tearing our own down. Even though when you're talking hip hop, Eminem is one of us, okay? But I don't even like the headlines I saw of him, all right? Connecting Pusha T, Jay-Z, and Eminem to something like the Epstein files, come on, man. Okay, listen, for everyone who may not know, let me explain to you. Mentions of these artists didn't come from Epstein's personal records. They didn't come from reports supported by law enforcement. Okay, these stories came from a crisis intake report, a public hotline submission, a tip that some random person called in from 2019. They aren't backed by court findings, indictments, confirmed evidence. And if you actually read the stories, they just simply don't make any sense. Okay, what the hell would Jay-Z be doing with Harvey Weinstein and Attorney General William Barr in 1996? That was the year his first album came out. Do you really think Pusha T in 2007 was hanging around Harvey Weinstein and was one of the victim's handlers? In the Eminem story, the woman describes how she weighs 300 pounds. So a video of her would be easy to find. This is her words, not mine. By the way, anyone who actually took the time to read any of these stories would know that. Now, I don't have a problem with people reporting this. I just don't understand how y'all don't report this with proper context. All you outlets know that people don't read past headlines. So if you put Pusha T, Jay-Z, Eminem in the Epstein files, everybody is going to run with it. And I just be having to sit back and think, do we realize how much we are getting played? Okay, whenever the powers that be want to deflect from what they got going on, they will always throw meat to the blacks. Okay, because they know nobody controls the algorithm like black people. All right, why do you think they like utilizing black influencers?
Well, this morning on the brand new Joe Budden podcast, episode 900, by the way, make sure y'all tap in on Spotify, Joe Budden finally responded to DJ Akademiks calling him out to speak on the Jay-Z rumors. But of course, Joe handled it in the most Joe Budden way possible. He leaned all the way into sarcasm. Joe basically said, hey, you know what? Let's all march down to the Rock Nation building this Saturday and protest. Let's make some noise and really bring attention to these allegations. This is exactly what Joe had to say.
There's a lot of people that's running what I call interference. And I love watching media run interference for powerful men. Because I always think, damn, what business deal they got coming up? You know, love Charlemagne, idol of mine. let me remove the word idol because it feels like I idolize. Like, you know, well, idol. It is, right? Like, you know, I look up to Charlamagne. I've always done that. But I don't expect Charlamagne to have a neutral or even have a qualitative conversation about Jay-Z's past and Jay-Z's history in the music industry. Why? Charlamagne was also pretty much caught handing the cookie jar in the casino saga where Jay-Z was trying to get a bid. Charlamagne showed up and gave riveting speeches about how the council members should vote to approve this because Jay-Z's vision is great and this and third. So there's some synergy and alignment there between not necessarily Roc Nation and Charlamagne, but the entities that are trying to push and put Jay-Z in a certain place and Charlamagne. Is that paid? I don't know. Maybe they're just good friends. Now, even though back in the day, there was a conversation that Jay-Z may have gotten Charlamagne fired from Philly radio after some criticisms. I don't know what's going on, though. I just want to have conversations.
Now, after they got their jokes off, Mark Lamont Hill, the journalist in the room, and easily the most responsible one, came back around to clean it up. He made sure to clarify the conversation and make sure nothing they said could be taken the wrong way or twisted out of context. Here's what Mark had to say.
I said we ran from it. Which?
No, we took Pete Rock and Steel Smooth head on.
Oh, okay, you're right.
And like, look, man, we not scared of the powerful up top, man. We don't run from nobody.
That's right.
Listen, no.
Okay.
Oh, my son. You get back?
Listen,
You gonna take us out of here, boy?
I ain't never been.
Let's see who got a dick
I ain't
now.
never been pussy. I ain't never ran. Never will. If you're listening out there, I want you to know I see some of the same exact things that you see. And I'm really, really disturbed by it all. So much so, I'm making a call to action right this second, yo. I need me and you guys out there to head down to the Roc Nation office. Seriously.
Word.
At 5 p.m. this Saturday. 5 p.m. this Saturday.
Eastern time, y'all.
I
Eastern,
think that along with you guys' help, we'll be able to get to the bottom of what that undercover anonymous hotline tip meant. And when we finish down there at Roc Nation, we're taking that bad boy down to Virginia. Pusha T's name was in that too on that phone call.
Yo.
And
The train being Jay-Z, Pusha T, and Harvey Weinstein.
in 96 too.
In 96. Yo,
man got
yo,
it.
Paul, talk about it, Paul. Yo, can you believe that? Yo, Piggity, thank you. The white man said it. Paul, talk to that, bro. Harvey Weinstein and Pusha T.
That's a sick game, man.
96. Piggity, tell him, Piggity.
Push was 18.
Probably 130 pounds.
If that.
Yo, you know, I can't. Yo, we can't.
Nah, for real, yo. Honestly, we have to get to the bottom of what was going on. That shit don't sit right in my soul and spirit. Some of these people we look up to, yo. This Saturday at 5 p.m. Meet me down there, and we're gonna really get to the bottom of what they
Somebody
meant
got
by
some
that.
explaining to do?
Yeah, we're gonna. Don't worry, y'all. We ain't running from that. We ain't running from that this weekend. Watch.
Oh, it's gonna look like it's gonna look like January 6th, but
So at this point, Joe clearly isn't taking these allegations seriously at all. Those Jay-Z photos resurface every couple of years, and every single time, my people lose their minds over them. Mostly the ones who've been waiting on Jay-Z's downfall. If you already don't rock with Jay-Z, no explanation on earth ever gonna satisfy you. The moment you say, I don't believe these photos, or I don't buy these allegations, suddenly you're accused of being biased or on Jay-Z's payroll. So really, is it even worth explaining anything to people who aren't trying to listen and have already made up their minds about someone? Y'all jump in the comments and let me know what you think about Joe's response to Akademiks calling him out. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch y'all later, man.